I've decided I'm going to open my yarn shop. I'm going to open my yarn studio. Oh, look, that dark green is very dark. It's way too dark, so I'm really pushing it around. And so I have some pretty gala pink from Landscape Dyes, very small amount of dye, and I have added 800 ml of water to this. First I added 200 ml and it wasn't quite light enough, so then I kept going to 400 and then 800. And now that I see it on the fiber, I would actually dilute it double. I would go another 800, so it's quite light, and then I would layer it. The yarn did turn out really nice and I'm happy with it. And I'm going to stick with the colorway and these 3 colors that I'm using, but I am going to dilute it more next time because this colorway is meant to be quite light and quite pastel. It is called Marshmallow, and so I do feel that the colors are just a bit too dark. This is the mustard from Landscape Dyes, and it's also quite dark. This one is meant to be super light, almost like a marshmallow cream. And as you can see, I'm being so careful. And I think next time, if I did dilute the color more, I wouldn't have to be so careful and agitate the fiber as much as I'm agitating it. So it's been quite a while since I've been dyeing yarn. It was difficult to get consistent results, and I also found I just didn't have the right tools to do the yarn dyeing, and the yarn being so expensive. And so now I've decided I'm going to open my yarn shop. I'm going to open my yarn studio. Oh, look, that dark green is very dark. I decided that I can spend a year or even more to do this, and so I'm going to create colorways over time. I'm hoping to do 1 per week. It's going to cost quite a bit of money to buy a stock of yarn that I can dye, especially yarn that may not turn out, that might not turn into the colorway that I'm actually going to have in my shop, as I am working on the felting videos and other videos at the moment. And so I'm just going to be adding these colorway videos every week. I'm going to make a new colorway, and I'm totally happy for anyone to use these colorways. They're not going to be exclusive to my shop. So now the heat is on, and I've decided that I am going to flip it. Oops, I realized I forgot to add my acid. I haven't added any acid to my dye yet. Not sure if this is how I will apply acid in the future, but this is how I'm applying my acid now. It seems to be working and not making any splotches in particular, but it's probably a good idea to push it down. I do like a little bit of color blend, and I don't want those hard lines, at least particularly on this colorway. Maybe in the future I will explore more creative ideas. There we are, we have 2 flipped, and it's a nice pastel-y color. There's a little bit too much green and not enough yellow. I do have markings on my pan that I marked with a permanent marker so that I can see where to lay out the dye. Wow, I'm so happy with this color. It's so pretty. It's a little bit darker than I wanted it to be, but I love the colors. I'm definitely going to stick with these 3 colors, but I'm just going to light them a little bit more. The yarn looks so pretty. This is really nice yarn. So it looks hot, and you shouldn't take it out of the hot bath and rinse the yarn, but I have added hot water to this bucket, and so it's about the same temperature, so I'm going to let it cool in there so I can begin dyeing the mohair yarn. So the mohair is looking really nice. Lots of pink, not much yellow, but that could just be the angle. It looks like it is overly pink. So I plan to knit these 2 yarns together, knit a sweater, kind of similar to the one I'm wearing in the video. So the colors are looking really cool. I'm really excited to see how it looks when it's dry. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy watching the colorways and the recipe. And if you want to see more recipes, please follow along and hit like and subscribe, and check back to see the next video.